That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. One second. Okay, let everyone know I'm online real quick. Like Edgy Gamer, you're getting online even later! I know. I know! I know. I'm trying. I'm trying, chat. I know my trying and my efforts are not enough. But I'm still trying. Like, let me turn this down a little bit. Or it, like, blares in my ear, you know? Because it absolutely will. Hey, welcome in, Azzy. How you doing, man? I actually happened to think of you a little bit since I was playing, what was it? I was playing a tiny bit of, Night Rain earlier. I was reading I did like a round or two, I think, and I read the journal for, Revenant and... What is their name? Revenant and, I can't remember. The fucking thief scholar lady, the one that does sorceries and... Duchess, there we go. Communication issues with your D&D players? Oh, what do you mean by communication issues? Like you can't talk to them? Welcome in, Izzy. Welcome in. Give me one moment. Okay, sorry. I was amidst conversation. Okay. Why did I walk up to the cross? I was like, touch the cross. I don't know why, but like Reddit is touch grass. I'm like, wow. I literally went outside today, first off. Hey, welcome in. Every death I take a shot. Well, Conley Phoenix, thankfully, I am pretty decent at this game. I will say that. I'm not the best. Like, if this was Dark Souls 2, you'd be sober the whole time. But this game, it's actually a toss-up. You very well could be taking 40 shots in a row, or you might not take any shots. It really just depends. Hasn't he refused to fucking respond? Oh, okay. Yeah, that can be a little annoying, especially when you're trying to, like... Well, I feel like whenever you're participating in, like, a D&D campaign, I feel like you would want to respond because the whole point of, like, D&D is, like, it's a fun thing to do as a group, you know? So I feel like not responding to your D&D group would definitely be a little on the weird side of things. Because it's not like, you know, it's not like they're, like, not like you should really ignore your boss or anything like that. But just, like, in general, it's not like it's work. It's not like you're actively ignoring work. You're literally, like, it's something you're choosing to do for fun. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. The game's a little quiet, but I think my headset's also turned down as well. Do you fucking mind? Absolutely not. I'm about to go to sleep. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I feel like it's just weird. Seems a little weird to me. Well, like I said, it's not like a chore or a job, so. And apparently one of my players only joined because I asked them if they wanted to join, not because they wanted to play D&D. So when I expect them to communicate like someone who wants to play, they got defensive. That seems kinda... That's really dumb. I'm not gonna lie, so, like, what is it? When people ask me to do stuff, like, that's really silly. That's extremely silly. Why the hell would you say yes to doing something and then just decide not to fucking do it? That's the fuck? The hell? Are you talking to the main character of a bad rom-com? Like the hell? Okay. Seems a little illogical. Like, that's the thing, man. It's like, that's one thing I don't like. I don't understand. Because I do know people do that, and it doesn't make any sense. It's like they'll also do it like girlfriends or their friends or stuff like that. Their friends will be like, hey, try this game out. And then they're like, oh, okay. They're like, I will definitely download it and play it with you. And then they'll download it, then they'll play it with you one time, and then they'll be like, yes, this was the funnest experience ever. And then they'll proceed to never want to play it again. It's like, if you didn't like it, just say you didn't like it. It's like, it's not that hard. See, it's pretty... I feel like it's pretty easy just to say you don't like something, you know? Like, hell, what is it? Like War Thunder, right? Like, I know Snow really was worried about me. I'm getting mad message appraisals. What the fuck? Chat, I just got 2 message appraisals in a row. What the fuck? That was wacky. Alright. Weird. But yeah, it's just really dumb, you know? Because, like, Snow asked me, they're like, you can play War Thunder with me if you want. And I was like, hell yeah, I'd love to play War Thunder. And they're like, oh, you don't need to pretend you don't need to, like, you know, pretend you're having fun or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm having a fucking blast. Like, and it's not like, you know, when we mention playing War Thunder together, I don't go, no. Or I don't go, I hate that game. Like, it's like, or get defensive about it or whatever. No, like, why the fuck would you ever be like, oh, I like this game, I want to play this game, and then be like, no. That just seems, I don't know, man. That's just brain dead behavior, IMO, I guess. I'm so ready for 40 shots, lol. I'm gonna have to go to a more dangerous area then if you want 40 shots. Let me go to the bug-filled area, and I'll basically walk around blindfolded the whole time. I promise you the bug area will terrify me to no end. This area is like a good 50-50. I'm not going to fight the boss of this area, but I am going to traverse through it. I'm going to put a message down. Okay, we're going to do affinities. No. But I need to do something madness. Sleep ahead, but, or therefore, maybe therefore. Therefore, seek madness. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. What's a good madness gesture? Probably erudition. I feel like that'd be a good one. Because I don't really have that many emotes, to be honest, anyways. There we go. Yeah. I'm so... Fucking thank you. Like, it's all actively pissing me off so much. Communication is the bare minimum. It's not optional. It's required. Well, it's like... I mean, literally, D&D isn't even a game that you can... Well, get ready to take a shot! Nice. Hell yeah. Edgy Gamer doesn't die to enemies, but you guarantee there's a way to fall off. I promise that was not on purpose. It may have looked on purpose, but Jesus fucking Christ. It's because I went to roll and I didn't point a direction, so I ended up backstepping. Okay, well, whatever. I didn't want to use a rune arc anyways. So if I do die and you take a shot, expect it to be from stuff like that. Very rarely will I die to an enemy. It'll be some stupid shit. There. God, I feel like such a dumbass. Well, that's okay. It happens. This is the Madness playthrough, so if I didn't do at least one stupid thing, would it be correct? Would it be on brand? I don't think so. The first most important rule that I have for my D&Ds is paraphrasing here, but fuck communicate, you dipshit lobotomites. That sounds like a Devon insult. Not quite lobotomites. What does Devon usually say? What? Lasers? I forgot about that. What the hell's the word that... I'm trying to think. Devon uses a word? Troglodyte? I don't know. He uses some type of insult. I can't remember the name. I looked it up one time, but it was like another word for like some type of caveman. Oh, okay. Good. I'm getting beat up by noodles. Is this because I didn't make spaghetti today? Are you mad? Ridiculous. This is so stupid. Either way, it's longer lines if you're expected to read and respond to everything that I say that is related to D&D. Also saying, like I said, it's just, you'd think it'd be important. Especially because D&D is not like a game you turn on and play. It's a game that completely derives from communication. Like, it's not like Monopoly. You can't just not... Or it's not like playing Mario Kart together. It's not like you can just not talk. Like, communication is more or less part of the gaming experience when it comes to D&D. But... Actually, I was gonna ask, Azzy, do you do D&D like, you do D&D in person, or do you just do it online? I know a lot of people do it online. Like my friend, Robert, he does it usually online. Just because he doesn't have anybody, nearby that plays D&D. I keep trying to do super sprint like I'm playing Night Rain. But I hate for playing Night Rain earlier. I'm trying to find people to play with online, but I'm not having luck, and I live in a very right-wing state, so no. What? I think that must go right over my head, Azzy, I'm not gonna lie. I must not... I didn't know that politics mattered in D&D, but I got you, my man. I understand, I understand. As someone who's so, what is the word? Unconcerned with politics, that stuff doesn't even register to me. I would say I'm a pretty exceedingly non-political individual. I have next to no concerns for it. Fuck, I don't watch the news or nothing. Usually if I ever hear politics, it's just I go and listen to my grandfather talk. And I'll listen to what he has to say. But even then, it's not like... It's not like I don't even think I'm registered to vote. Yeah. Either way, yeah, that's one of the reasons you'll never hear me talk about politics, because it is exceedingly not really anything I ever think about. Did you just light me the fuck on fire? Thank you. I was getting a little cold. I appreciate it. I was gonna put my jacket on, but you know what's great about fire? Just like forest fires, you can share. Come here. Give me a hug. Amazing. That would have killed me had that landed, by the way. Nice! Punch him! Punch him! I'm literally just punching a blob to death. I love it. The gameplay that I signed up for. And you killed Bob the Blob. It had to happen. Sacrifices must be made for the sake of progress. For me to delve deeper into madness, I must lose all that is close to me and all that is around me. I shall sear it all, starting with myself. Get over here. Excuse me? Excuse me? Not really the play that I was expecting the Misbegotten to take. This rock is going to be killed. I do not remember you having a double jump ability, but that's okay. It's fine. Well, at least I know you're a unique enemy now. Not last much to go through. Oh, I just haven't read it yet. Basically because they think everything is satanic and evil and wrong and gross and gay. Huh. Well, guess it's a good thing I don't participate in any of the political stuff then. Let's see here. Well, I guess then, yeah. I guess that could definitely get really annoying then. If you were trying to play something and people were getting consistently upset about it. Edgy Bob was a doctor at a children's hospital. The only doctor. Well, you know what? Those children should have thought about it before they were born, okay? If they didn't want me to kill their doctor, they should have A, not went to that hospital, and B, I don't fucking know. I don't know what to say. Like, I can say anything, but no matter what I say, it's gonna sound fucked up, especially with me starting with that, so, you know, kind of like, eh. Let me go check my ear. I feel like my ear's really fucked up. Let me double check real quick. Edgy was about to get canceled. Dude, I've already told everybody millions of times that I don't really like children. Yeah, I think I don't hate children, but I definitely don't really like kids really at all, even a little bit. Like, I think I've told absolutely everybody this before. But kids actively make me uncomfortable. Genuinely. They just... Talking to them, being around them, listening to them talk, anything. It just... I can handle it, like, movies and stuff is fine, but, like, in person, I usually do my best to just not be around children at all. Yeah, so finding people to play D&D that are physically around me is just not likely to work. Also because I fucking hate some people in this town because they are horrible, horrible people. Well, I apologize that you were stuck around such horrible people, Azzy. I, thankfully, have never been stuck in such an awful town, to my knowledge, but to be fair, I've also never really went outside in any town that I've ever lived. So, like, I've went outside, but not much. Most of the time, I've always just kinda... I've always just kind of kept myself to a pretty high degree, I would say. Like, yeah, I've went outside, but it's not like I've really done anything, you know? If I ever went outside to do something, it was with my direct family, not really around any strangers. I think I told you guys before, I don't really go out to do anything. Like, ever. Like, even now, I go out and do less stuff now than I ever did. When I was a little bit younger, like, I'm 25... When I was 19 and like younger 20s, I would go to the arcades and stuff a little bit. But now, I legit don't do I literally don't go out anywhere. Now that I wouldn't, I just don't really. I finally decided that I had more fun streaming than I did going out to do anything. Now, when I do go do something, it's just with my dad or somebody. Okay, so this literally just loops back around here. Well, that's dumb. Alright, well, let me go ahead and teleport there. Well, I guess we already went through this area, then. I would try to kill the boss one time. But, and I mean massive but. Are you fucking shitting me? First, I'm dead. Secondly, if I jump down there to fight the boss, I'll have to go down there to re-grab my souls. Or my runes, whatever you want to call it. I am so sorry, Godly Phoenix. Like I said, you're gonna end up taking a bunch of shots watching this fucking gameplay. And not a single fucking death is gonna be the enemies. So far, we're 2 for 2 on the ledging myself. 3 for 3! Alright, I didn't want those 90,000 runes anyways. Yeah, no, genuinely jumping is such a difficult thing for me in this game. Oh well. Thankfully, we're far enough in the game, it doesn't really matter. 3 shots already, LeMayo. I know, it's been 20 minutes! Well, you know what? I was worried about losing runes. Fuck it, you're about to take 4. I'm about to go on here, I'm gonna go down here and kill the boss then, I guess. I'm not going to be able to, but why not try? Right? Why not try? Where's, Theolier? I think Theolier. Oh, his summon sign is in the boss room, isn't it? I think so. How's the platforming worse in Elden Ring than it is in Dark Souls 1? I don't know. I didn't really... Well, the thing is, I feel like there's a lot more platforming, like, sections in Elden Ring than inside of Dark Souls 1 and 2 and, like, 3. So, like, I just mess up at the platforming a lot more often. I'll say the only thing that I think of where you more or less had to jump would have been maybe Bed of Chaos. Maybe Bed of Chaos. And then maybe if you chose to go back to the Asylum. That's pretty much it. I already know what's gonna happen. I totally forgot it was a multi-hit move like that. Holy big-ass damage! To be fair, I do think this is holy, which he is weak to holy, so... Okay. I wanted to watch Boomerang, I turned my TV on. Do you fucking mind? I might be a little over-leveled for this guy. Shit. Well, this is gonna kill me. Yep. I fucking hate that move. I really still do not know how to dodge that. Even when I killed this boss in my original run of this DLC, I never figured out a way to dodge that. Like, the thing is about, like, the like, waves of fire like that, I do realize, like, I think I have to jump over it, but there's been so many times that I jump over it and it doesn't work that I really don't know if that's even what you're supposed to do. Like, at this point, I don't know if you're supposed to roll or jump or what, actually. So I tend to just die to it. I have to kill him before he does it. Oh, no problem. Hopefully you can fix your alarm map, Azzy. Well, that's okay. This is the Madness playthrough, so, bring it on, skeleton! this fucking horse, dude. I wasn't even... I'm the only one not hitting you. What the fuck is your conundrum? Dude, I'm literally gonna send your goddamn horse to the glue factory after this match. I hate this boss so much. That's okay. His okay. Let's go ahead and fully. Oh my lord. You got it. I'm out of flasks. Amazing. Alright. Does summon Gold Chip and she'll dropkick his ass? That would be pretty amazing to summon Gold Chip. That is okay. Let me try to pay a little bit more attention while I'm playing and not disassociate so much. Oh. Yeah, I think these spells are good enough. Yeah, it does seem like this boss doesn't really have enough downtime and is too quick for me to really land any of these moves. So I'll probably summon Thiolier, use Howl of Shabriri, and then run in and then just hit him. I'm probably just going to hit him with as many attacks as I can, and then whenever he flinches, I'll kill him with Unendurable Frenzy. More than likely. Is the plan. Please get your fat ass back here! I'm just trying to kill you. Shit. I forgot he had two. Alright. Well, honestly, Godly, you might want to stop taking shots. Like I said, this is kind of why I was like, I might come back here. Because it's not that this boss is tanky, and it's not even that he does too much damage. It is definitely, oh well. Yeah, I'm cutting myself off. I was about to say you should cut yourself off. If normal gameplay, go ahead. Me getting to a boss like this, definitely stop. Definitely stop. Sorry, man, I should have done a Dark Souls 2 stream. Then you'd be sober the whole time. Alright. That was not the right button. Hell to the yeah. Ah, fuck the horse. Yep. That is the only attack that I can actively punish regularly. Like, there he sat still for a good minute. But, oh well. Don't drink till Edgy gets to Radon, then take shots. Unironically, if Radon is anything like he was last time, I've honestly thought to myself that for the themed playthroughs, I might actually just exclude Radon, and I might just exclude Melania. Just because I fucking hate fighting them that much. It's kind of like with Dark Souls 2 with my themed playthroughs. I'm not killing the Dark Lurker. The main reason I'm not killing the Dark Lurker in Dark Souls 2 is not because I don't like him as a boss. It's just because it's so out of the way that it's not a hard enough or interesting enough fight for me to warrant going out of my way. First off, discovering a Covenant, then joining said Covenant, but yeah, discovering said Covenant, joining said Covenant, doing said covenant, and then killing the boss. Yeah. It's just a little bit too much for this one simple thing, you know? Yeah, I'll probably almost for sure come back here later. I'll probably keep trying at least a time or two. I don't feel... well, like I said, I won't get super bored like I will with the Undertale fight, because at least the overall, like, action style of it isn't going to make me bored, but I'm definitely not... I do not like this guy. Yeah, do the first phase only. Right. I'm just gonna be an asshole. I'm just gonna do this. I'm here to share the madness with you, my friend. I don't think you have a brain, but I also don't fucking care. You know... Why is your horse such big? Okay. Are you done running away? You gonna sit still for a second? Pretty please? Nope. Alright. Okay, that's... Oh, you know, the first phase of the Radon fight is very, very good. I will agree. I'm so sorry if I seem super unenthused. I fucking hate this boss as well. It's not nearly as hard as the other bosses I don't like, but I fucking hate this boss. Cool, he's done. Nice. I hope you know, for any viewers of mine that say that's your favorite Elden Ring boss, I want you to know that you're a liar. I hate chasing a boss around. This isn't Sekiro. I don't have a fucking grapple hook. I can't just grapple to catch up with him. Like, I am legitimately just running after him like I'm actively just following him 24-7. The entire time. That's it. That's it. We're just walking back and forth. I'm just chasing after him. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of like Dark Eater Madeir does like a similar vibe where you're just running after him the whole fucking time. I hate bosses where you're just running after it. I think that's just one thing that's really kind of like, the more and more I've played Soulsborne over the years. God, Saint Trina, you are ugly as hell. Why is your neck all the way over there? Why do you look like a dead flower? Alright, drink the nectar. Yeah. I think I've always, like... The only reason I'm willing to even fight this boss is because it's easier. That's one of those things, it's like, if you're gonna make a boss that's not good, make it easy. In fact, statement to any game developer ever, anybody who watches my stuff either is or is going to be a game developer, if you're gonna make the boss design shitty, make it easy. Make it underwhelming instead of terrible. For the love of God, please. If you're ever gonna make something bad, just make it easy. Because then it's like a checklist that you can mark off and be like, done! You know what I mean? It's just one less annoying thing you have to do. We're drinking Saint Trina's bathwater. Off I go. Nice. Well, there you go, Izzy. I killed a remembrance boss. You're wanting me to kill a remembrance boss. I killed one. Probably the only, like I said, probably the only real remembrance boss in this that I actively don't like. I don't count Radahn as a boss that I hate just because half of the fight is peak.
Thank you. Without it, I'll drift soon. Let me be.
Let you be? You got it. Edgy angry as I come in is not a good sign. No, I'm actually in a good mood now, funny enough. Well, better mood, yeah. You just happen to see me fight a boss I don't like, that's all. When do you need to drink it to hear her voice? I believe you have to drink her poison about, like, 5 times in a row. Like, unironically, you have to drink it, like, 5 times. How did the recording session go, Snow? How did it go? How did it go? No, actually, Snow, you came in right as I got done being angry. I'm in a good mood now, actually. That's the annoying thing. Actually, it's funny enough, the thing I was going to come down here and then not do because I didn't like it. I was actually going to come back to fight this thing, like, way later, just so I could 2-shot it, just so I just wouldn't have to try. But I fought it a good 10 times, killed it, and then just kind of moved on. Ah, well, thank you, Volpe. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. I am doing fantastic. I'm just drinking this purple lady's poisonous bathwater. You know. There you go, guys. You got ASMR'd by purple bathwater lady. Whore! Shut up. Hell no. She framed my boy Mog. Mr. Chad Mog himself. Lord of the Underworld and Bloodflame. He was kicking ass, taking names, and ruling the underworld. And then your fucking loser decided to go out of his way to be an asshole.
Oh, you mustn't. Centrina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me. And only me. I'll thank you not to lie to me. I am the chosen, not you. Only I can doze off in the sea of Centrina. Why would you hear her voice when I cannot? If you should utter these cruel untruths to me again, I...
Try to pass on St. Trina's words again?
Please. Enough. I cannot believe your cheek, and I will stand for it no longer. I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you.
I'm sorry, Violier. I apologize. I'm just trying to tell you what she said. To the death of Mikola. Bottoms up. What is this game about? Oh my god. Okay. Where do I start? Elden Ring is about a world with a lot of issues and unrest and heretical queens and tragic kings and all types of stuff. And basically, there's this thing known as the Elden Ring, which is basically... I don't remember all of the... God damn it, Theolier! This is not the time to cry about me talking to your lady. She spoke to me. That is not my fault. Oh, we want... Okay, you know what? Let's do it. You do special abilities, we can. Bro really just sat out of range. What a jerk. I'm just trying to make you die of madness, Theolier. Is that too much to ask? I think it is. There we go. Saint Trina's smile. I don't want that creepy lady smiling at me, sir. Anyways, yeah, the thing this game is about is basically you have this thing called the Elden Ring, and it was basically symbolizing perfect unity. Like, you know, people could die and then people could die and go to heaven and all types of other stuff, etc., etc. Basically, a queen that was extremely manipulative and evil decided to break the Elden Ring, and it caused death not to become impermanent. It made all types of people lose and gain power, and it threw society, you know, over on its head, and now we're just kind of walking around in the aftermath of the world that she caused.
You... I was no good to anyone. Beginning to end.
Exactly, the Fire Nation attacked.
I suppose dying in disgrace is fitting, in a way. Tell me, please, assuming you spoke the truth back then, what did Centrina tell you? Tell me, assuming you... What did... Tell... Assuming you... What did... Tell... Assuming you... What...
Why can't I tell him? The hell? Whatever. Anyways, I'm trying to tell him. Maybe I hope I didn't fuck up his quest line. But yeah, basically we're killing all of the gods and or godlike creatures throughout all of the game of Elden Ring to then gain enough power to choose what we want to do with the world. You can just prepare the Elden Ring back to what it was, where people still don't properly die, and, you know, everything kind of slightly gets better than what it is right now. Then, you have the Rune of Death, which basically you implement death into the cycle of everything properly, so you no longer have undead walking around, you no longer have people incapable of dying, and all types of other stuff. Then you have one, which is basically like some type of big church ending. The endings are so complicated that I don't really know what happens with them. All I know is that the one that I chose for this playthrough is that I burned the entire world to the ground, so it can then all be reset.
Tell me, assuming you... What did... You are a wretched, wretched soul. A nightmare come to plague me. Such a thing.
Final Fantasy 15.
Centrina, in my everlasting slumber. Centrina.
I actually feel really bad for Theolier. Not gonna lie, I do actually kind of feel bad for him. Like, his behavior is kind of cringe, but his behavior is obviously brought out of desperation. So, for anyone who doesn't know the context of that character, he's exceedingly weak. Like, completely physically inept. He is, his muscles and everything are... I don't remember the exact reason, but he's, like, both in his frame and muscular form and everything else is just really, really weak. And just, you know, almost pathetic. He'd be like me, but probably even weaker. Or, actually, you know what? He's probably got the physical capability of, like, me. But stuck in a world where, you know, everybody's horribly powerful and terrifying. He's got the Typhoon Corpse build! And, with that, you know, he was incapable of doing anything, like, you know, impressive himself, so what he did do is he studied poisons to the point of becoming a master of poison. And I guess somewhere along his journey, he heard about Saint Trina and fell in love with her. And now he's come here to drink her nectar, basically, which kills you in eternal sleep. So. And he basically got here, and after all of this time, after drinking St. Trina's poison over and over and over again, you're supposed to be able to talk to her, but he cannot hear her voice, therefore he's absolutely livid that we could. And yeah, he's very upsetty spaghetti about it. But there's more to it you'll see later on. He's actually one of the few, like, awesome people in this game. Most of the people in this DLC are not great people. Most of them are terrible fucking assholes. So. I don't think I want to go to the Fingering Ruins yet. I already did all of this last time I played. Let me go to... Reminds me of Lightning Returns. Oh, Lightning Returns is such a good game. I fucking love that game. The what ruins? The Finger Ruins. Here. This. The giant Finger Ruins. I'll show you. Yeah, the Finger Ruins. The dead fish. The dead fish is killing me. Yeah. It's literally a bunch of fingers. Tell me Miyazaki is not a freak for real. You know, for there to be this many fingers, at least there's no baby oil here. Needs pants of butthole protection. Izzy's right, I can't go here. You make a good point. The Wojak of the guy pointing back at something. Oh boy. Yeah, pretty weird, not gonna lie. Pretty weird. Let me... You know what? If I'm gonna fight a boss I don't like, let me fight a boss I do like. Actually, I went here last time pretty early on as well. Let me continue to fuck around. Let me go... Do I have the thing for the Finger Ruins? I can't remember. Actually, I don't like Metter, the Mother of Fingers, either. Not really. I think she's okay. Set my sign in the summoning pools while I play. Do some jolly cooperation. Both near and far. There you go. Let's explore around here. But yeah, I will say the main draw to this game, Volpe, is honestly... Well, that was fast. Is honestly just the broad open world and the overall combat system. Because so many people love the combat system of Soulsborne, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them. And Nokron. Alright, why am I being summoned to Nokron? I shriek in pain! We're gonna help some random guy. That makes you happy, Edgykins. I enjoy dark, depressing, and psychotic video games, and this is one of them. Dark Souls 2 is more my favorite, because I feel like the story of Dark Souls 2 is just better. Dark Souls 2 is about a king who gets basically a really powerful king who lives a very powerful life, a very long, strong, amazing life, and he basically goes around and, you know, does everything that a good king would do, and then gets his fucking everything torn down, the rug pull of a lifetime, from his wife. And it's because his wife is actually a being of darkness and uses basically deception to tear him, his kingdom, and the rest of the world apart. And it's honestly pretty fantastic to watch happen. Not gonna lie. And they have a lot of really good characters, because he was a great king, but he wasn't a perfect king. So you also have people that, like, you know, disagreed with him. So you actually get to fight, you get to find the king, you get to fight his right-hand knight slash cleric, who stands by his side. You get to fight the knight that basically chose to fight against him, to go against his wishes, more or less. And it's just interesting. I will say it's not nearly as good as storytelling, though. That's probably the weakest point of any Souls game, is the storytelling. I feel like they're definitely games you play because of the gameplay. I'm surprised this guy even needed help. We're fucking them up right now. That is not good! Thankfully I did, like, no damage. Is this normal game? Is this normal new game right now? Because this is absurd if it is. I'm gonna get hit by something. I'm waiting for it to happen. How did you die? These guys barely do any damage. Granted, they're tanky, but like... I knew that was gonna hurt. I was switching weapons and didn't let me dodge. Classic edgy gamer blunder. Not the biggest fan of this enemy variant, but it's okay. Cookies! Are you delivering cookies of War Thunder against Snow? Sir, are you gonna help me fight this enemy, or are you just gonna keep missing? Are you gonna mog him to death, or are you gonna fight the enemy with me? I knew I was gonna get hurt really bad from that. Shit, I thought I rolled out of the range of that. I guess not. Alright, I'll try to actually help this guy before I die. To be fair, he also should probably actually get in on the fight a little bit, not just watch me do it. What weapon is this man even using right now? I actually wonder if this is a new player or not. No hate if it is a new player, but he looks like he's using a new player's build. He's running around with a shield up and like his bare hands. I'm going in! Nope. Alright, cool. How about this time? We did it! Sound realistic, heroes are often cut down. Damn. Speaking of Souls-likes, I saw an Insta reel of one set in modern game India, and it's hilarious. Yeah, just boss is part of the Rune of Death quest line. D, Fia, and D's brother all have you come through here. Well, yeah, no, I've fought this boss before. I'm just like, I'm confused that it was so fucking... Like, I know it's base game, but I was asking if it's the first playthrough. I do not like hot dogs. I actually do. Depends on the hot dog. But not this kind! Wrong type of hot dog. Excuse me. Oh, we're back at the Redditor area. Got you, got you. No, I just ate one. We gotta love how this big monster has all the room in the world, but he just has to drag the axe when he swings. Right? You know, it's... He's gotta make sure that I'm terrified of whatever he's doing. You know, he could just hit me with it, but no, he's gotta make sure that the axe is as blunt as humanly possible whenever he smacks me in the face with it. You're 100% correct, Snow. Halu's Ruined Forge. Let's see. Into the forge I go! Alright, well this place is already pretty fire. Hilarious. I'm not gonna play this game for that long today, by the way. I've already played for about an hour. I just hadn't decided what I was gonna play quite yet, so I just hopped on this. I actually was gonna turn on Fire Emblem Three Houses, but before I were to play Fire Emblem Three Houses, I would actually want to ask chat to see if that's what you'd want to see, because that's got a lot more strategy and storyline going on. But I was also going to turn on Ghost of Tsushima, but no! Put the hands away! Sir, just because I'm punching you does not mean you need to punch me back! Why must I fight a golem? He's just so intimidating. But if I dare complain about it, Edgy will then bring up a book bigger than a table to explain the lore of why the monster does that. Oh no, you're good. Honestly, as far as lore goes, Snow, I genuinely think the lore of some of the Soulsborne stuff is very silly. So if you guys ever see something in Dark Souls, please do feel free to complain about it, or even mock it, because as much as I do like Dark Souls, there's a lot of things in Soulsborne, like, you know, game, commentary, anything, that I think is downright stupid or silly. Like a great example, one of my favorite characters in this game basically gets framed as Diddy, you know? Because if you did not know, that the character Mikola is actually, I don't know the word for it. Welcome in, Bernadetta. Welcome in. I'm so sorry you came in during such a terrible conversation, but basically the villain of this DLC is the male version of whatever a lolly is, and he basically enchanted and encharmed one of the main anti-heroes of the game, and you know everyone basically perceives him as a fucking weirdo because this manipulative asshole basically forced him to do it against his will. And then everybody framed him as evil and fucked up. And he's basically using that to then manipulate the rest of the world to do his bidding. And then in this DLC, he basically uses that further along manipulation to then push himself into godhood. Yeah, so. So they actually have a really cool anti-hero in this game, but all his coolness factors thrown out the window because of that fucking weirdo, so. And whoever decided that was going to be a lore tidbit for this game. Lava slimes are always cool to see. Jesus! Must we do this? This is the peak of unnecessary, by the way. But it's Dark Souls edgy. An entire town will be burned to the ground for such a crime and pitchforks. Oh, LeMayo. No, I'll be honest. If they're gonna do that to any town, it's gonna be my town, because I will outright say it right now. Dark Souls 3 is probably the least fun of the Soulsborne games to play. The only one that comes close, in my opinion, is Bloodborne. And I hope everyone knows that that's my absolute opinion. No rage bait. All opinion. And not only that, I have actual reasoning for it, so feel free, feel free. My favorite ridiculous Dark Souls lore? Two things, and they're both from Dark Souls 1, because Dark Souls 1 has really good lore. One of two things. It's either A, in Dark Souls 1, Havel, the Rock. Actually, no, three things, and they're all from Dark Souls 1. One, Havel the Rock hated magic so much that he then created a magic spell so he could resist magic. And I'm not even bullshitting you. I'm not joking. There's no meme. That is the real lore. This man hated magic so much that he made armor out of pure stone, which was highly magic resistant, along with damn near physically damaging immune. That he also went and learned a miracle. He taught himself a miracle because he wasn't known for making miracles or anything. He went and learned how to cast miracles, created a miracle, and if you did not know, miracles are like a tale. It basically, a miracle in Dark Souls lore is like reciting a Bible scripture, more or less. So that means this man basically wrote a biblical tale about how much he fucking hates sorcery, and it is so potent and so real that it not only works, it's the strongest anti-magic spell in the game. Yep. I've been chat for the raid from Dragabond. Nice. Welcome in, guys. Hello, hello. What game we coming from? You came in while I was sharing silly Dark Souls lore. Then the next silly Dark Souls lore I can think of is Crossbreed Priscilla. So if you did not know, the reason Crossbreed Priscilla got banished into the painting, most people will be like, oh, Crossbreed Priscilla probably did something fucking terrible, you know, right? Crossbreed Priscilla probably killed somebody. You know, she's a crossbreed with a dragon, so she must have eaten somebody. Anything. Nope. Crossbreed Priscilla was literally banished into a painting for being a furry. And not by choice. Because she was born a furry. She was born a furry half-breed, and they banished her for it. Because why not? They were like, oh my god, she has a tail! Throw her the painting! And they did that. So, there's that. That's some funny tidbit lore. Then, can you... What the fuck?! I'm about to die immediately. Oh my god. Okay, I just had 2 boulders and a spear shoved up my ass. Do you know what? The fingering ruins might be better. Oh, nice, Bernadetta. You got done, finished TikTok streaming? What'd you stream on TikTok? Were you streaming some of your drawings? Just imagine hating magic so much that you use the power of God to make your own miracle to resist it. Pretty much, yeah. And then, probably not my favorite, but one of my favorite is that Iron Tarkus, my favorite tanky character from Dark Souls 1, he was renowned as one of the strongest and most capable of the undead from the lore of Dark Souls 1. And he basically went through the entirety of Dark Souls 1 completely unchecked and unfazed throughout its entirety until he got all the way to Anor Londo and the rafters that everybody falls off of inside of Dark Souls 1. That is canonically the reason why Iron Tarkus died. Not like, haha, funny. No. He literally got to the rafters, fell off, and fucking died. Instantly on impact. And then his body was dragged to the corner of the room by the Painting Guardians and fucking left there. He was literally undefeated, got there, and then fell the fuck over. Which is just depressing. Bro is absolutely goated, but hate to see it. You came from Elden Ring also? Nice! What were you doing in Elden Ring, Dragabond? I actually just got done beating the Putrescent Knight and decided to go to a different area for a little bit. But since you guys are all here, I might go try to fight a proper boss here in a second if you'd like. Got a bunch of other viewers in here. Why not? Let me go fight Rellana. Drunk gaming with my roommate, Birches. Oh, nice! You were playing through with Birches? Dope! Yeah, you know what? Here, let's go fight one of my favorite bosses in all of Soulsborne. Rellana. Alright, Troll Knight. How far inside the game are you guys, Dragabond? How's Birches doing? I've not talked to them in quite some time. You're cooked. Well, that was easy. They had to see the, they had to grease the raptors with butter. If he had lived, Ornstein Smoke would be dead by the time he got there. Did this wrinkly ass fucking dude's got the same amount of body mass as I do, just not flinch to me beating the shit out of him? Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, bro. Go off then. How's the DLC treating you? We just killed Godric in Stormvale and decided to go to Caelid next. Nice, nice. The DLC's going pretty well. I've killed, for the most part, every boss with relative ease. I've done it very out of order. Because whenever I do themed playthroughs, I tend to do the entire game in a very strange order to go along with the playthrough. So we actually went and killed one of the, what is it? We went and killed one of the very, very, very difficult bosses. Well, not extremely difficult, but reasonably difficult, in my opinion. Yeah, we killed Midra, Lord of the Frenzy Flame, the big Madness boss fight. So we could go in there and get all the Madness-themed stuff, all the Madness magic and armor and weapons, etc. Summons, things like that. And I'll probably do the same for like my other runs. I'll be going to kill different bosses at different times to make sure that it goes along with the theme of the playthrough. Milady. We found Milady! Can someone tip their fedora for me? We found Milady. I'm gonna keep her safe, I guess. Totally forgot that's where you get that weapon. Yeah, so since I killed him, I'm kind of just doing random versions of the DLC. Because when I first played the DLC, oh, welcome in, Charismatic K9. When I first played, I went down here, then I went up here, then I went over here, and over here, and then I went over here, and then I went over here in front of this, and I turned around, and I went across this, and then I went this way, then I went this way, Then I went down here, and then all through here for a minute. And then I tried going this way for a minute. I said no. And then eventually, oh wait, no, yeah, because when I went down here, and I ended up in here. And then I ended up going all the way out here. And then I remember going through around here. And then eventually over here. And then I turned around and I eventually went to here. And then I went to here. And then I went to here. And eventually I think I went out this way and slowly ventured this way. And then way later on, I went down here. Or actually, no, I don't think I went down here until way, way later. Actually, before that, I went this way to this. And then I went out this direction. I did it very, like, you know, from the bottom out. Like, very much in one fluid motion. If Tarkus didn't die by the time... Yeah, Gwyn with his bare fists. Exactly, exactly. Tarkus is rather OP, after all. Go burn the oversized flower. Izzy, I'm literally not even close to the dungeon for that. I've not even... No, sorry, I have entered the dungeon for that. I've only entered it and done nothing else so far. You just do not care, do you? Alright. Whack. But I could go burn down the flower. I don't think that'd be too difficult. Let me at least go a little bit into here. You entered and killed the hippo. Yeah, but I believe to go to the flower, I have to go a different direction. You have to let out all the water that's inside the castle, and then you have to go into the bottom of it. If I'm remembering correctly. Actually, but Edgy, the dungeons is where your friend Bones is. Oh my god, I have to go find Bones! Bones needs me! I love how I'm just surrounding myself with such lively individuals. Mr. Bones, Corpse the Horse, Typhoon Corpse as he's known. Move it, dog! Don't make me get my mallet. I'm trying not to hurt the doggo, but he's about to catch these hands here in a second. Mine. It's all mine! What a scenic view. Say, don't stop me. I will burn this, I will sear this entire mountainside. Turtles! That's right, Bones, the king of Bone Zone, the one who beds your mom. He bones are good. Mr. Bones. No, Mr. Bones is my friend. He would never bone my mother. No problem. If you're not back later, have a lovely night, Dragabond. I'm glad you had a fun time. I wish you both luck with Kaled if I don't see you. Did you just try to backstab me? How could you? Are you trying to make me mad? Because I'm already there. How do I open this? I would do Undertale today a little bit, but I think I told you guys before, like I've actually still not practiced any Undertale on my off time. I promise I'm going to. I took a good break from it because I was practicing Undyne like every single day until I went to the stream. And I'll probably do that with Sans. But right now, I would do terrible. I'll probably practice Sans some tonight. I would say I had more important things to worry about last night than fighting Sans. Edgy not liking someone in the game would try to backstab him, as he talked about how much he loves doing it in games. I do like backstabbing people in games. It is very fun to do. Why do I keep getting backstabbed? Because it's easy. And it does a lot of damage. That's a random reference. You guys don't have to know what I'm talking about. It's okay. Don't make me pull up a Happy Souls video during my Elden Ring playthrough. Do not make me pull up a Dark Souls 2 Happy Souls video. I will drop this right now for Dark Souls 2 immediately. Burn! Ooh, you've sealed your fate! Do it, you coward! Carl, that kills people! Oh my god, you just, someone said politics earlier, and now I have Sauron stuck in my head, telling everybody about how the dwarves did not dig deeply enough, nor greedily enough. Is this game too easy for you? You shall burn! Damn! Woo! Damn it! Ow. Damn it. I need to hit him when he's doing that. Yo, he got me, damn it. My hubris has taken a hold of me. I've become my own victim. My own menace. I mean, Sculpture Fragments, this asshole does insane damage. I've seen him two-shot full bull goat players like nothing. That's okay. I'm playing like a jackass. I did say I was going to play differently during these playthroughs, and I'm actively showing that, so. Let me instead... They mine a lot of gold. Probably more gold than anyone ever's mined. They mine a lot of gold. More gold than anyone has ever mined. Fake scrolls from fake scribes. I can't. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, Jesus Christ. The brain rot's getting to me. It's giving me power. Damn it, dog! I will get the mallet.
You're still
holding on! Let go! Are you assholes hiding? You're not gonna like this. But I will. Give me a hug! Rude as hell. Rude motherfucker. That was smart. Very clever. Give me a hug! You fool! We will all burn! Oh boy. Feel the madness! Perfect. Flawless gameplay. Flawless gameplay. Lord Sauron, if he was Trump, Frodo, let me level with you. I need my ring back. I'm a very powerful floating eye. If you don't give it back, I'll kill you all. I'll have to find the video that Snow sent me, Izzy, and share it with you. That was basically what it was that she sent me. It was so fucking funny. It was literally Sauron doing this. It was literally there was like dwarves like interviewing him, and it was so fucking funny. Just Sauron going like, they were like, that Balrog was Morgoth's Balrog, had nothing to do with me. And then the fucking like dwarf pulls up the scribe and he's like, but it says right here that in the scrolls that you're a servant of Morgoth. Fake scrolls written by fake scribes. It's so fucking stupid. It is so fucking stupid. That's gonna hurt when it hits me. What? Who the fuck invited you? But yeah, no, I'll find it here in a second and I'll share it. Whee! Damn it. Oh, this is a night rain. I can't parkour. I feel so stupid. Just resent it to you, Edgy. Oh, perfect. I think I have it saved to my Instagram, because I remember when you sent it to me, I liked it and replied to you. I believe I liked it and saved it, but I'll double check here in a second. I'll probably end this stream with fighting Rellana and probably killing her, and that'd be pretty good. Hour and a half, hour 40. Everyone's like, you plan to kill Rellana in 40 minutes. I mean, she's a hard boss, don't get me wrong, but I've more or less fought her to almost fucking perfection. So. Just a moment, see it here. Yep, I did have it saved. There you is, I'll send it straight to you. Let Edgy Gamer try to solo her? Sure. My stab attack is better! My poke is more potent. Your power poke lacks intent. So what's really funny... Oh my god, this is a super Snow relevant thing I saw. So, Snow, would you rather fight Nightwing or Red Hood? Let me know. I want to know your answer before I say anything about the meme that I saw the other day. Edgy Gamer's got this. He can solo Dami Mommy Rellana. She can solo me if you know what I'm saying. Got him. Alright. And... Easy win. Nightwing, he would rather just talk. No, exactly! I was literally so I was watching the video, and the dude was like going on. He was like, "Are you fucking shitting me?" He's like, "Would you rather fight Nightwing or Red Hood?" He was like, "Motherfucker, what?" He's like, "Okay, you're telling me right now." He's like, "So Nightwing is about to put the beat down on you. You're about to get electrocuted. You're about to get picked up and thrown around. You're about to get the shit smacked out of you. You're about to have a few bones broken. And he went on for like 2 minutes or whatever. And then he immediately replied with, "And none of that fucking matters. Do we even know who Red Hood is? What is this, non-lethal rounds? This motherfucker's gonna pop 5 caps through my fucking skull. I am not fighting this motherfucker. He's bringing..." He's about to blow my ass away in this fucking 1v1. That fucking no-kill rule, this ain't Batman. I'm fucking dead on sight. He was so... He absolutely lost it that anybody even slightly thought that they would rather fight Red Hood over Nightwing. Because they were like, you obviously don't fucking know shit about either of them. I was like, yeah, I would rather not fight Nightwing. I really don't want 13 bullets through different parts of my body because I said hello. Are you close? Are you Batman? Then he proceeds to go, I'm not Batman, gets really angsty and blows my ass away. You know? Not really looking forward to that. Rellana! I'm home. Hello, gorgeous! How are you? Not gonna lie, he's kind of fucking her up right now. Damn! Chat, this is actually kind of silly. Do you see this damage he's doing right now? Been a while since I fought her, so I might fuck up a little bit. He's almost got her to fucking half health right now. Yo, he's doing the DPS attack? You've got to be shitting me. That's an AoE sweep. Nice. Get her, Edgy Gamer. You did half her fucking health already. He's literally ducking under her attacks right now. This is some bullshit. He's literally ducking her attacks. He's too short. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Now, if I lose, this is embarrassing. Whew, okay. I dodged too soon! Those explode. They go behind her, but she was pointing forward. That's fine. I deserved that. Yeah, it's been a while since I fought her. I actually don't remember her moveset at all, funny enough. Unironically, I do not remember her moveset at all. It's been a while. It's been actually, how long has it been since I fought her? It's been like, I think, multiple years. Bullshit. Oh, that's gonna hit me immediately. Nice. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna actually fight her. It's been too long since I've actually fought her. Yeah, but like, I want to let him, letting him solo her is fine, but I don't want to. You guys gotta realize, I lose out on fighting I lose out on not being able to fight my favorite boss of the DLC. Like, if I let Edgy Gamer solo her entirely, I lose out on the fun part of fighting literally my favorite boss in this whole DLC. Everyone's like, but you're losing to her. And? This boss is fun as fuck regardless if I get my ass kicked or not. Hold up, let me fight her like a real madman. Let me use my hands. I think my problem is I'm trying to use a greatsword when I'm not a greatsword build. Wait. Oh, I'm one-handing. No wonder that's fucking weird. Oh my god! She's dancing! There's a really scary, pretty lady over here dancing. I think she's going to kill me. Oh shit! Yeah, I got me. Nice. I think I know what I'll do this time. I think I'm probably going to do Unendurable Frenzy whenever she buffs, but I wasn't ready. Let Gamer solo another boss then? Oh, hell yeah, I'll let Gamer solo another boss. I want to fight the boss that I like. And it seems like me pulling out the hands was the right idea. Like I said, Elden Ring just feels really awkward when you're using a greatsword. I actively think Elden Ring is not very... I think unless you're spamming jump attacks with colossal weapons, anything larger than a straight sword does not feel very good to use. But I also like faster weapons, so of course I would say that. you fucking... I hate you. Rude motherfucker. God damn it. That was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary. Her buff hit me. Are you shitting me? For once, I want a Souls-like that has, like, a simple wooden door that says it's locked from the other side. But let's just fucking break the door that down. It, like, breaks that door down anyways. Dark Souls 2 lets you do that, Izzy. Not sure to play for my stream later. I would play some more of the Persona 6 visual novel, but my throat is a bit sore. I barely made it through Urbano. Even though I know the answer would be just don't try to do voices while reading. Playing a visual novel without doing it makes me feel way less engaged in it, even though I know I'm just talking to myself while playing. Okay. Really? I never beat Dark Souls 2, lol. It's in the Forest of Fallen Giants. Yeah, in the Forest of Fallen Giants, there's a door. There's one door that you break, and then there's another one that you knock on. That's gonna get me. But I totally get that, Snow. With the games with, no voice acting, I like to do voices as well, because it's like you said, it's way more engaging. What the hell is this dance? For a second there, we were both missing each other the whole time. I forgot she lunges with that move. Nice. I'll say she's probably gonna kill me outright with that, yeah. That will hit me. Yep, there went my health. Damn, what the hell? Gonna find my bad. Stream Papa's Pizzeria, Snow. Ed, you should stream cool math games after this. That website everyone in school went to. Man, I haven't played one of those games in forever. I'm not good. I'm not that good at them. The only ones that I know that I played were Fireboy, like Water Girl and Fireboy or something. And then this is the other ones we had. Yeah, Fireboy, Water Girl, Bloxers or whatever, the one where you'd play, you'd like move the block around. I never played the Papa's Pizzeria games or nothing like that. Range, Edge Gamer. I always like run and run 2. I remember run 2. Nope, I don't really want to play cool math games. That probably sounds really, really boring, but I do not want to play cool math games. Yeah, no. You guys got, like, not that those games are terrible, it's just I'd really rather not play them. It'd be different if I didn't have, like, 200 games behind me, with half of them being unplayed, and more than half of them not being played on stream. I would! But, yeah, no. If I'm gonna play anything, like, I can play a new game that I haven't played yet, but the next game that I want to play is a story game. Therefore, I'm trying to beat Ghost of Tsushima first. I'll say that was way too close. You can't dodge that at close range, you have to be far away. Yeah, no, I have way too many games. Way too many games to play. Like I said, the main issue I'm running into is that the games I want to stream are story games. And I cannot play... I have learned that it is bad to stream multiple story games at one time. I have done it many times before, and it has went terribly every single time. So I just make sure to never do that now. I'll play a game with a simple story, but I will not play a game with a complex, deep story that's also a long game. I will not do 2 of those at one time. I did Elden Ring and Tears of the Kingdom at the same time. That went terrible. That was awful. It messed up both my Elden Ring playthrough and my Tears of the King playthrough. Tears of the Kingdom, I mean. very little damage, apparently. Shit, 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 shit! I do not remember that move. Oh my god, that's her special base combo that she adds on for her second phase. Edgy gamer, you should be aware of that one. But yeah, Edge is going to play all the Metal Gear Solid games at once, confirmed. I've actually never, so I think I told you guys before, but I've never actually played a Metal Gear Solid game before. Not one. Not even, never. Devin owns quite a few of them, and I've asked him if I can borrow his or whatever. And hopefully at some point he'll let me borrow his. I think that'd be pretty cool if I could. Gonna do something, but I decided not to. At least not right now. I was... Damn. She kicked my ass that time. Neither have I. I just know they're long games, why I said it. Oh, are they actually long games? I've never had anybody say that the, what is it? I've never actually had anyone tell me that the, Metal Gear games are actually long. The only thing I've ever seen about Metal Gear games is memes. No one's ever actually... So, as far as I understand, no one actually plays Metal Gear. They just like the memes. From what I understand, apparently. Like, I have no understanding of it. I just have heard about the memes. Nice, wrong move. Grab that real quick. I think what's also weird is whenever I fought her, I was also parrying her. So not parrying her is a little weird. Yeah, because I think I killed her with the sword Milady. And I also had the parrying dagger in my offhand. You gonna fight today? All right. Jeez. Okay, okay. Yeah, locked on definitely got me hit there. That was weird. I would play it, but it's one of those games you can't really jump into on the newer games. You have to learn all the crazy, wacky stuff from the last games. I know a tiny bit about the games, mostly about certain characters like Sniper Wolf or Quiet. Yeah, like, I think the Sniper Wolf I don't know anything about. Quiet, I know that she's naked so she can breathe or something. I have no idea. I know about nanomachines and tax evasion. Something you wouldn't understand. Alright, bro. The most properly buffed fight I've done so far. I smacked my fucking face into it like an idiot. Okay. Got it, got it. Don't fucking do that. That's a terrible idea. Don't buff before the fight. That was the worst fucking one so far. Holy shit. But yeah, no, I know very, very, very little about the games. Okay, no, I've not went over the time that I was trying to put into the game. I'll say, damn, I spent way too long on the game already. No, I've not. I said about an hour 30, maybe hour 40. I'm only about 12 minutes over the higher end of what I was talking about, so... yeah, that's fine. Okay. But... you know? It's funny. Like, whenever you're fighting a boss like this, it's interesting, because you can actually kind of see why you die each time so clearly. And so it's just like, I end up sitting here and I'm like... nice. Like, I won't lie, this is making me go back to whenever I first found this boss on my playthrough. And I unironically sat here and spent a genuine, like, I think an hour fighting her by myself on my own time. Not like, you know, not for like any, like, I just enjoyed fighting the boss that much. I was just having a fun time sitting here fighting the boss. And it's funny that I did sit here and do that in my own time. Like, not very often will I sit here and play, like, the playthroughs for stream on my own time like this. But I did that specifically for this boss. For in a long-ass time. Thank you, damn. I was trying to do it before she buffed, but too late now. Back my happy ass up. 2, 1, 1. Oh, okay, I need to jump over and duck under. That's what I need to do. Bad timing for me, bad timing for me. Because, yummy broken hitboxes, yummers. No, thankfully, I will say the hitboxes for this fight are pretty good. She doesn't have any, like, she doesn't really have that many, crazy big AoEs. Like, Bale, I think Bale has some pretty bad hitboxes for certain parts of the fight. Thankfully, Bale, though, is such a skeptical, you don't really get mad about it. You're more or less too busy looking at what's happening rather than concerning yourself with anything else. Also, why am I getting less madness right now? The hell? Why'd that take 3? Okay, sure, I guess. Weird. Very weird. You've got to be shitting me. That was terrible on my part because she did basically the one move that was going to guarantee it. I took a lot of damage at the very start. One, 2, jump, duck. I was fucked up the timing on that, but it works. Bad timing on my part. Damn it! Ah! Had I not taken so much, I took one whole flask at the very start, I probably would have done better without it. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Ugh. There we go. Okay, okay. Let's go right ahead and punch this lady in the face. It's like a Jacksepticeye. Sound like a Jacksepticeye quote for a second. I don't know why. Suddenly it's a Jacksepticeye stream. We're gonna go punch this random lady in the face like a boss. You know, over here, Jacksepticeye reference, I guess. For some fucking reason. I don't... Greed! I dug too greedily and too deep. Greed is a killer, chat. Greed is a killer. You've seen it. That's alright. This honestly, yeah, this is definitely bringing me back to fighting her the whole time. I want... You know what? I wonder if... Do I still remember the parry timing for her? I probably do. That's the funny part about this. Like I said, I learned how to parry her. I wonder if I actually do still remember the timing. Let me go in there and fight her as a Chaos Knight real quick. See if that's any different. Wrong button. Oh yeah, I still remember. In case you're wondering. Ah, she whooped my ass for getting too bold. I haven't even healed yet, so I was like, I better heal. When I didn't have an opening to heal, I should have continued dodging to go for an opening. But that's okay. That's okay. What Akechi did to Joker to that lady. Oh boy. No, we're not doing any Persona 5 nonsense. I promise. Alright, let me go ahead and do that. The Night of Madness has brought in his holy judgment. I'm an idiot for that, not gonna lie. I gotta stop playing like an idiot. Oh boy. God damn, she's tall. I'm like eyes to belly button to this lady. Jesus Christ. Do you think it's a Gerudo from Zelda under there? Do you think it's one of the Gerudo from Zelda hiding under that armor, chat? So I'm starting to think it is. Here, let me actually change my my thing here, because I don't think I'm going to use the fire upgrade. I think I'm probably going to use a different one here. Probably... defense and stamina recovery. I should just do holy because I'm using a holy weapon after all. Why not, right? God damn, why is he 3? Okay. Come at me, Rellana! You don't stand a chance! Bad timing. You can do fire? Nope. 1, 2, 1, 2. Terrible. Terrible timing by me once again. I cast Judgment! Fuck! What? That fucking worked? What the shit? Okay. Hell yeah, planned, calculated. You never seen such a genius play in your life, I hope you know. Oh my lord. Alright. Well, that's Elden Ring for today. You guys got to see me sit here and go back and forth with Rellana for, what is it? For a good 30, 40 minutes. I fucking love that fight, man. God, it's just so good. I want you all to know I was fully ready to lose the fight, all because I did the fucking one move. I was prepared to lose. What next? I do not know. I was thinking Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like I said, I would do Undertale. That's our other story game. Which actually, realistically, I might... Well, no, because after Undertale, I was supposed to do Undertale Yellow. I could do Final Fantasy VII Rebirth post-game. We do still have more post-game of that game to do. Huh.